Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an awesome life. Did you guys see the comment? Lady, you need to smile. Lady, you need to smile. Looks like a dead person. I'm like, you must not have watched my videos, because smiling is not a problem for me. You know, it's how we see the world. If somebody sees something like that and they want to make a negative comment, they're seeing the world in a negative way. And that's a shame, because today I want to talk about manipulating energy. I sort of don't even like that word because it has a negative connotation that manipulation is unnatural. But I'm going to put it in a very positive context. So this person who made this comment is a great example of how they're using energy. They're using energy to view something really, and this is real, this is their truth. They're viewing something, to them it's real. There's something they're seeing that is negative. Not that the thing is negative, but they're creating negativity. So that energy that they have is negative. So when they view from that negative energy that they have created, they've lowered their frequency, they're going to see things in a negative way, even if they're beautiful. So they can go outside and see, you know, wildflowers and say, those are weeds, somebody needs to mow those down. You know, it's all about the energy that you're coming from, which you can change and manipulate. I'm going to use the word manipulation in this video as more of a transformation. In fact, I'll use that word because if you guys have a negative idea of the word manipulation, then let's use the word transformation, so that we'll put it over there. We're not even going to use it. So transformation of energy is you, and the reason manipulation is used, it means that you actually can do it. It's not transformation out here. It's you actually being able to transform and change that energy. So someone asked me about this, and I said I'd do a video. If you've ever seen Dolores Cannon, one of the few people I actually watch her videos. I don't watch other people's videos or read too much information because I want to come in clean with what I get. All right, I don't want to come in with other stuff, but I have seen some videos of the Law of One. I haven't watched or listened to all of it. I've never read A Course in Miracles. I couldn't get past first page. I have the book. I have read Eckhart Tolle. When you watch these things that you resonate with, and it feels right and it feels good, and it's not, you know, entertainment that's fueling any negative energy that you have, you got to be careful of that. It can help raise your frequency, especially if you find a teacher, an instructor that really speaks to you, and that may change. I haven't watched Eckhart Tolle in quite some time, years, because I've really progressed past what he's saying. I don't even need to hear it anymore. Sometimes we just need to get that reassurance. I'm sure that's why you're on this channel. You need to be reminded of what you really are, and it's resonating with you, hopefully. If not, I know that there are other very powerful, beautiful teachers out there that you'll find those videos that resonate with you. So let's talk about that transformation of energy that you have the power to do. Dolores Cannon, she's not a channeler, but she did receive information through people that she hypnotized who were connecting to higher powers, who would give her all kinds of information and answers about the universe, and some of it's pretty shocking, which I find fascinating. I'm actually a certified quantum healing hypnosis technique hypnotist through the Dolores Cannon training, where we take people, we regress them, but more than anything, we help them to connect to their higher self. I actually do that on occasion for people, and we clear up a lot of issues. She has been able to have spontaneous healing with people because that's energy that they're carrying around, and then when you have the opportunity, you have the ability to recognize, oh my gosh, that's what was there. It's like when you go to fix something, let's say, you know, you're fixing your engine and it's not starting, you pull the hood up and you go, holy cow, there was a leaf clogging, a leaf, well, if it was only that easy, right? Here's a leaf clogging this hose, or something got in there and you pull it out and then it's flowing freely. And that's really how this works. So this is why it's important to sort of really look at yourself and recognize this is what my lessons. When you go to landriaonkka.com, you'll get the updates on where I am with this. As of this video, beginning of August 2018, I don't have them released yet. I'm going to be doing live webinars. They're going to be $29 a live webinar, because I have overhead costs that I have to pay for 2 hours. And for those of you who don't want to pay for the e-courses, we can do this live. And I'm going to have lessons where we're actually going to start to transform our energy, remove those blocks. When you look and say, okay, why is this happening? You can do what it takes to shift that energy. And until you do, if you're not changing that thinking, if you're not changing the beliefs, if you're not changing the actions, if you're looking at things through that negative energy, nothing's going to transform. So when you know you have this power and you believe that you have the power to transform and use that energy, because you are just energy, everything's just energy. You're interacting with everything that you are. There's nothing separate from you. It appears to be. It is not. If we pulled back and looked at every particle, we would just see particles. Particles just moving on different frequencies. You wouldn't see anything solid. So think about that. You're actually interacting with everything. You're connected to it. It's never separated. It's all one energy. So think about how you could possibly manipulate, right? Transform that energy into whatever you desire. When you come from a higher frequency, you're going to connect to the higher frequencies. You're not going to attract it. It's not coming to you. It is just there, and then you're on it. You're free. You know, you have a frequency that is like that other frequency, and what's in there? Maybe it's maybe it's that new house you want. Maybe it's that job you need. Maybe it's just peace. Just feeling good. Maybe it's getting rid of all your fears and whatever you got. You have to shift into that energy. That's how you transform energy. So the manipulation part is just you using it and saying, okay, how do I change the existing energy to shift into the one that I want to connect with, that I want to resonate with, because therein lies the things that I desire. Now, as you know, and you'll learn through any kind of teachings that I have, we have to go to the higher frequency. You can't come up from I want, tell me how to get the money. How do I get the lottery? Oh, please don't ask me that question. I'm going to tell you. How? Stop thinking like that. I want, lack, it's going to fix me, and that's a lower frequency. So you're not getting things, not because the lottery is, negative. It's because you have blocks to manifesting anything. When you go on a higher frequency, you actually don't even really care about that stuff, and that's when you get it. Why? Because abundance flows in higher frequencies. And you can get things on a lower frequency, but they never work out. Trust me, you'll lose them. Look at anybody who has achieved greatness and through power and control manipulation of the egos and power, loses it. They lose it, or things don't go well for them, or they're down there with other lower frequencies who don't care about each other. They'll stomp on each other. I was in the financial industry. A lot of that goes on because everything is focused on money. It's not focused about what we're contributing to the world. And I'm not saying that all of us were like that, because a lot of us were looking to help really good companies and good people. But there's always a money focus, and that can tend to go to a lower frequency if that's all you're trying to achieve. And so that's the me, getting, wanting, needing, and that's never satisfied. So I know it's tough, because when you're in I really desire something strongly, I just want to change my situation. If you can get away from the thing you think is going to change your situation and raise your frequency and let it go. I had a video on let go. Let go and let God. That message is, I am at peace. I have total faith, not hope. Hope's not faith. I know everything's fine. I know that all of these things are going to flow to me and more. And then as soon as it doesn't happen on your timeline, you're, oh, this doesn't work or whatever. That's not a trick. These are not, circus tricks. All right? This is energy. You need to go into meditation. It's critical to meditate. If you want to raise your frequency, it helps you to clear out, to stop the chatter, to start focusing on what's in here and not what you see out there. When you believe what you see out here, that's when you believe that what is material, apparently material, is reality. Reality is what you get to transform through your energy. All right, so the energy has to be raised. Your frequency has to be raised. What is that? Focusing on giving, love, even your thoughts of giving and love, it feels good. And you're connecting to that. And when you really truly wish love and peace for even your worst enemy, there should be no enemies, people that you just absolutely would love to despise, just know that they too are seeking peace and that they are lost. And that when you send your positive light and love to them and everybody on this planet and this beautiful planet and everything on it, you're raising the frequency. And when you do that, it is what you receive. You're part of that. It's not a delayed reaction. You're receiving it. You're going up with it. So it's like, well, I'm putting this out. No, you're putting receiving at the same time. It's all part of one thing. Does this make sense? Everything is one thing happening at the same time. Future, past, all probabilities. Mind-blowing. You don't have to even think about that. All you have to know is, my mission here is to raise my frequency. When I do that, everything works out. Everything works out. So that is the manipulation, the transformation of energy that can open gateways to everything. It's going in the higher frequency. It's really that simple and that difficult because we have to shed off the ego, the me, the trying to get this stuff to fix everything. And you're like, oh, but I want this stuff. You'll get the stuff. That's where you get the stuff. And you're at peace and the stuff doesn't have the same meaning. It doesn't fix you anymore. It's a beautiful bonus and it's flowing constantly. Beautiful things come in that you never really even imagined because you're trusting the universe. You know it's done. You know that everything you need and want is in that space. And you need to just be in that space. Right? I did a video where I said, if everything that you desire is on the 10th floor and you're on the first floor, you have to imagine yourself on the 10th floor and get on the elevator. You have to do what it takes to get to the 10th floor. You can't just sit in a corner on the first floor and go, I want those things up there. Ah. It's like, that's taking yourself down. You have to raise your frequency. Get on the elevator. You got to open it, get on it, hit the 10th floor button, and be okay with how long it takes to get up there, but know you're on your way there, right? So that's exactly how it works. It's like I'm taking the action. Oh, the opportunity, the door opened. Here's the elevator just opened. Okay, I'm going to get on it. And that's when things come to you, take the action. There are no coincidences, including you watching this video. McFly, here's your message. Are you doing it? You still have choice not to. You can stay there. You can say I'm full of crap. You can say that the world is a rotten place. And you can continue to see it from those negative eyes. And it will be real for you. That will be your truth and your reality. And you can stay in that first floor room, that dark, dank, musty, nasty room, stinky room with no windows. Or you can know and see and envision that 10th floor where all the parties are happening, the fun, the giving, the love is all up there. There's a terrace overlooking the clouds. You can fly off of there. You can, do everything you want up there. And when you see it in your mind, you're already there and it's starting to happen. And then you're on the elevator and it's starting to move. And the more you connect to that and envision it and know it's done, the faster that elevator will go up there, and that's where all abundance lies, and that's where you're now connecting to that energy because you already saw that before you were even there on this linear time. It's just linear. It appears to be real. That you're already on that 10th floor. Do you know that? You are. Right now, you really are. Know it, feel it, act it, never question it. That is you shifting that energy. That's the manipulation of energy we talk about. That's you transforming your energy into something that's higher frequency. It's vibrating quicker, right? You know, it's open, it's connecting to everything, and it's everything else reacting to it. Down here, it's, you know, you can dream, but you still have to take the action. All right, so you're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. We're going to do more videos on this. Go to my LandriaOnkka.com site if you want to see what's going on. Sign up here for my inspiration, where every week you'll get videos from me, little things to remind you of what you can do to raise your frequency, announcements of things that are coming out. Sometimes I give you free stuff. I got something really cool in there. It's a digital vision movie if you guys sign up for my series. And then hopefully I'll see you on a live webinar soon, and we'll start to work together on it, because there is power in numbers. We are one energy. We do need each other. We need each other in a human sense that, well, it's all good. It's all beneficial for everybody who participates as the one, as the whole. Blessings, abundance, wealth, health, joy and peace to you, my friend. Namaste.